Hello guys and welcome. I'm Selene Nivelle. In this video, we're going to talk about attraction basics, what actually creates attraction in the very beginning. Not what keeps attraction, not what makes a relationship work long-term, but what opens the door in the first place. Because without this foundation, most dating advice doesn't even get a chance to work. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why so many well-intentioned people do everything right and still feel invisible. If you find this kind of content useful, you're welcome to like and subscribe. It costs nothing, but it helps the channel grow and lets me know to make more of these. All right, let's begin. One of the biggest sources of frustration in dating comes from a simple misunderstanding. When people are asked what they're looking for in a partner, they usually describe relationship qualities. They say things like kind, respectful, emotionally available, supportive, loyal, and those things do matter. But here's the problem. Those qualities describe what sustains attraction. They do not describe what creates it. So what often happens is this. Very often, a man hears that advice and thinks, I'm already kind, I'm polite, I'm respectful, I show interest. Why isn't this working? And on the other side, a woman feels confused too. Because she genuinely does want those qualities, but she doesn't feel drawn in. No one is lying. They are simply talking about different stages of attraction, without realizing it. Attraction is not a reward you get for being a good person. It is a gateway. It determines whether someone is open to noticing you, engaging with you, and giving you the chance to show who you are. Before attraction is present, all of the good partner qualities exist only in theory. They don't land emotionally. This is why people can be wonderful on paper and still be overlooked. And this is also why trying harder usually backfires. Explaining more does not help. Proving your value does not help. Attraction does not respond to effort. It responds to signals. And those signals are picked up very quickly, often before a single word is spoken. Another major issue is that people tend to think about attraction one-dimensionally. They reduce it to a single factor: looks, height, money, status, fame. And while all of those things can be attractive, none of them are the whole picture. If attraction were truly based on just one trait, we would not see attractive, wealthy, famous, or high-status people getting rejected, cheated on, or left, yet we see it every day. The truth is simpler and more frustrating at the same time. You do not need everything to be attractive. You only need enough of the right things, working together. Attraction is multi-layered, not absolute. So what creates that initial attraction? Before personality, before conversation, before compatibility. There are fundamentals. Fundamentals are the non-verbal signals that shape first impressions. They include the way you walk, your posture and movement, your pace and presence, facial expressions, eye contact, tone of voice, grooming, scent, style, and how relaxed or tense you appear. These are not small details. They are the delivery system for everything else. This is also why you'll often hear women say, "He's great, but he just doesn't have that something." That something is not one thing. It is the sum of these fundamentals, working together. Because attraction is felt emotionally, not logically, people often cannot point to a single reason. They just feel it, or they don't. Someone can have incredible values, intelligence, kindness, but if their fundamentals signal anxiety, hesitation, or lack of presence, those qualities never get a chance to be seen. This is why people often say that a decision is made before a word is spoken, not consciously, but emotionally. These fundamentals matter for both men and women, but they do not matter in the same way or to the same degree. This is where a lot of confusion comes from. Men, in general, are highly visually driven when it comes to attraction. Physical appearance plays a central role. A woman's body, her face, her proportions, and her overall physical presentation are not small details. They are often the main gateway through which attraction happens. That means something important, and sometimes uncomfortable. For women, physical appearance is not optional. It is not a bonus. It is a core component of initial attraction. The good news is that much of this is within control. Fitness, posture, movement, grooming, style, and overall presentation dramatically shape how someone is perceived. Appearance is not just genetics. It is how the body is carried, presented, and expressed. For men, appearance also matters, but it is weighted differently. When we talk about appearance in men, this includes both biological traits and presentation. Physical factors like fitness, musculature, and overall health can help. But how a man presents himself through clothing, grooming, and style is extremely important as well. Fashion is not superficial. What you wear communicates how you see yourself, how much self-respect you have, and how comfortable you are in your own skin. Women respond strongly to this. Clothing, fit, and style act as signals of confidence, awareness, and identity, not just aesthetics. So while a man does not need perfect genetics to be attractive, he does need coherence between his body, his movement, and his presentation. For men, biological appearance may act as an amplifier, but fashion and fundamentals are part of the foundation, not an afterthought. So while both men and women need strong fundamentals, the weighting is different. Same system, different emphasis. Understanding this difference prevents a lot of frustration, self-blame, and false conclusions. Most dating advice skips this entirely. It jumps straight to what to say, how to text, how to behave in a relationship. But without fundamentals, those tools have nothing to stand on. Think of it like cooking. No amount of seasoning saves a dish if the base isn't there. In future videos, we'll talk about what happens after attraction opens, how attraction is maintained, how it's lost, and how relationships actually work long-term. But all of that only matters after this foundation is in place. For now, understand this. If things haven't been working, it does not mean you're broken. It usually means you've been focusing on the wrong layer. If this video was helpful, feel free to let me know in the comments. And if there's a specific topic you'd like me to cover next, I'd love to hear it. And if you'd like more videos like this, you're welcome to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.